Sonichu didn't start out as a comic book, and if you're a longtime fan of the series, you know he wasn't Chris Chan's first OC. Chris wrote 4 short stories of questionable canonicity that take place in C-197, the fictional dimension Sonichu lives in. This short series will cover them individually, and today we're concluding with the most recent Sonichu short story, an incomplete tale about Sonichu's Christmas. This story, much like Genesis of the Love Hogs, was later remade into an issue of Sonichu, which took Chris over 5 years to complete. December 13th, 2009. A Sonichu and Rosechu Christmas by Christian Weston Chandler. Act 1 of 1. It is December 12th, 2008, in the city of Quickville, Virginia. The majority of the citizens of Quickville are full of the Christmas cheer and holiday joy. Carolers are singing in various parts of the city. There's a Santa Claus in the middle of the shopping mall. The biggest, greatly decorated Christmas tree occupies the center of Quick Central Park. All the churches are full with all the believers, be they Christians, Jewish folk, Buddhists, and such. Christmas trees, mostly, and menorahs light up most every house, apartment, store, and all the living spaces. Even the homeless have a place to stay in the 10 soup kitchen/hotels, although there tend to be 1 or 2 humbugged individuals within each group of people. On this jolly day, we focus on the little house of 14 Brunchville Lane, where we see the Sonichu family putting the finishing touches on decorating their house. Mama Rosechu and Sarah are baking Christmas cookies of fun and various shapes of chocolate chip, peanut butter, and even gingerbread. Christine is in her bedroom, rehearsing and trying on her merry outfit for the Christmas play at the Ann Weston Elementary School. Robbie and Papa Sonichu, with their fully decorated Christmas tree behind them, are putting up the stockings by the fireplace in the rec room. Robbie had just hung his stocking up between Sarah's and Christine's stockings when he chimes in singing happily, "And the stockings were hung by the chimney with care, we 3 children knowing Santa soon would be there." Sonichu smiles for Robbie, kneels down for eye contact, then asks him, "Hey partner, what do you think Santa will fill your stocking with?" Robbie thinks for a few seconds and replies, "I snail-mailed him a letter asking to put some candy in it, and maybe a copy of the new Wii Olympic game featuring Uncle Sonic. Oh, and I asked Santa to put the big Lego police station set under the tree for me, along with what he will bring for Sarah, Christine, and you and Mama." Robbie smiles. Sonichu replies, "I don't know about me and Mama. Santa usually brings more for the children." Robbie's smile quickly fades, and he asks, "Why does Santa bring less for the grown-ups?" "Well, Santa understands that adults like me and Mama require less," Sonichu replies, "and besides which, we usually treat each other on the presents." Robbie replies, "But Sarah, Christine, and I chip in for you and Mama too." "Yes, y'all do," Sonichu replies, "on Christmas, as well as the other 364 days in your own cute ways. A smile, drawings, and the time we share together as a family." Robbie thinks on that for a moment, and he remembers his drawings of sailboats, Papa Sonichu winning a wrestling belt in a match, and the family gathered together. He also remembers the games of catching the football, running training around the yard, even high-velocity bowling on the PlayStation 3, with a custom-fitted Wii wrist strap attached to the DualShock 3 controller. In my honest opinion, all wireless controllers should be made with the accessory hole for the wrist straps. After all that remembering, Robbie replies with a smile, "Yes, we do." Meanwhile, in the kitchen, Rosechu and Sarah have almost finished baking all the cookies for the upcoming Christmas party. Sarah looks at some of the cookies and smells their goodness. Rosechu looks over her shoulder from the sink, almost empty of the dirty cooking tools that were to be cleaned, because most of them were already cleaned and washed, and tells Sarah, "They smell really good, huh?" Sarah replies, "Yes, Mama, delicious," with a few crumbs hanging from her lips, because she ate 1 peanut butter cookie. The oven bell rings as the last batch of cookies are done. Rosechu washes her hands, dries them, then switches the oven off and opens the oven with her oven mitt on her right hand and pulls the tray of cookies out. The smell of warm gingerbread refills the air. Sarah wipes off her mouth with a napkin from the table and fetches a fresh, clean spatula from the clean countertop and hands it to Rosechu. The cookies are gently lifted from the tray then, are stacked onto a clean plate to cool. Sarah exclaims, "I am looking forward to the party, Mama, and I am happy you allowed our friends from school to come too." Rosechu replies, "That's okay, sweetie." Sarah continues with a question, holding a cookie in a Ziploc bag. "I've invited Kevin too. Do you think he'll like this candle-shaped cookie I made for him? He told me he was Jewish, and I thought it would be appropriate." Rosechu replies, "I think he'll love it. You have made it really special with the white frosting for the wax, and the yellow for the flame. What kind of cookie was it again?" "Vanilla," replies Sarah. "I felt it best to keep it neutral, in case he was allergic to the peanut butter or chocolate." "Very smart," says Rosechu with a smile, exchanging a high five with Sarah. The two put all the cookies into multiple Ziploc bags to be saved for the party on the 21st. End of Act 1. The end. That was the final of Chris's short Sonichu stories. I hope you've enjoyed the series, and if you haven't seen my 5-hour-long video about the comics, you should check that out next. Thank you for watching. Be sure to be nice to each other in the comments, consider supporting creators you admire, and never lose sight of the things that are important to you. Thank you to my patrons, A Humble Narcissist, Angel, Ash Perler, Blue Coon, Elijah, Hunter, Jess, Jose, Joseph, Joshua, Caitlin, Poe, Randy, Shadow Nexa, Snotling, Steve, Torchka, twitch.tv/SumoBreakup, and Benjamins. You can follow me on Twitter at GiBi_Devin, and join my Discord, which is linked in the description.